Hello once again, everybody. Hope everyone's had a wonderful and fantastic Monday. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do something in the morning video. I just realized it. I forgot to put something in at the beginning. Oh, well. But I'll put it in this one just in case. Just in case I forgot. But in this one's your fantastic Monday, June the 5th, 2023, Turning Point, episode 548. Hey, we're getting back close to, now we're back at 548 again. Remember? We was at 548 the other day, last week. I think it was last weekend. And then I realized I had put the wrong number. Went from 533 to 538 in one video. It's like, wait a minute. So I had to take every video back. So I had to go back. So now hopefully 549. Hopefully Wednesday will be 550. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then next Tuesday should be 555. But today we're going to be learning about the heart above all. Beginning with 1 Samuel 16, verse 7. Our recommended reading is Acts 13:22. Our turning point is from David C. McCasland. And there's a footnote from the first section. And of course, something talking about Martin Luther King. And our Bible reading is Job 39 through 42. I forgot to say that at the end of the preview for the first video. I forgot to say the Bible verses. I'm sorry. I usually do, but it just slipped my mind. But if you're excited about this one, hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to leave a like. Remember the like challenge. Go back to the first video for explanation. Remember, episode 1100, if that challenge is not met, then it will be canceled, and I don't want to cancel it, please. I don't want to cancel that challenge. If I see that there's more likes on these videos popping up, then I might extend it. But I'm only getting very like here. I'm not getting nothing. I just want 10. Remember, 10 videos. Either 5 and 5 or 10 Commandment. That's all I ask. So. But how's your Monday been? How was your Monday? And if I forgot to say the one part of my, because usually the daily bread is usually where I do it, birthdays and anniversaries. If I didn't say that, put birthdays, anniversaries, and prayer requests in the comment section below. If I didn't say that in the other video, so here's another chance. Because I don't think I said it. So, but, subscribe if you do. Turn on notifications. Share the video and channel with your family and friends. Help me reach at first the 50 mark, which there's only 5 more to go to hit that. So let's get that one. Let's get that one knocked off the board. And then I want to hit the 100 mark by August the 1st or 15th at the latest. I'll even say August 31st. Either by the 1st of August or the end of August. Whichever one. If the numbers continuing to grow by the time we hit the 1st, we'll go to August 31st. But if it slows down by the 1st, then I'll have to the 15th. But if it's continuing to growing by August 1st and getting real close to 100, then I'll extend it to August 31st. But if not, it'll go to August 15th. So, so if you do that for me, I would greatly appreciate each and every one that helps me do that. So please, get that number growing. So without further ado, the heart above all. 1 Samuel 16:7 says, "But the Lord said to Samuel, do not look at his appearance or at his physical stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord does not see as man sees. For man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." Okay. So I'm gonna read this first one, and then get the footnote out of the way. Then I'll turn around and read the one and only verse. But on August 28, 1963, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his "I Have a Dream" speech. I have a dream. Speech on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. In his speech, he says, "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." I'm trying to channel the way he would say it. And that comes from Martin Luther King Jr. "I Have a Dream." Comes from the article out of the American. It was reported in the American Rhetoric, Rhetoric. It's like a magazine or something, magazine article or some bibliography or something. But Acts 13:22 says, I'll be right back with that verse. Acts 13:22 says, and when he had removed him, he raised up for them David as king, to whom also he gave testimony, and said, I have found David, the son of Jesse, a man after my own heart, who will do all my will. So that dream has not yet been realized. But God does not see people based on their race, nationality, or social background. When Samuel was choosing Israel's next king from among Jesse's sons, God specifically told him not to look at the external qualities. Instead, he was to choose as God chooses, on the basis of the heart. And that you can read about that in 1 Samuel 16, 1-13, which we read verse 7 above. So when we look at people, let us view them as God does, not as the world does. Let us appreciate their heart above everything else, above all. Amen. So David C. McCasland says, the turning point, when we begin to see people through God's eyes, our focus will change from looks to life. So when we begin to see people through God's eyes, then we'll see them for their hearts, not their what they look like outside. You could be this tattooed, fully tattooed biker dude and have a heart of gold. And trust me, I've seen them. Well, I've seen a few. They look like this big burly dude, tattooed, big biker dude. And you talk to them. They talk to you regularly. They treat you with the most upward respect. They used to be in a biker gang. But I know there's a biker gang out there that they let them do their biker duties. You're in there as a gang of bikers, but you do things for God. There is a godly biker gang. I don't remember what they're called, but I do. Or look it up. There is a secondary group. They got one that's called the biker gang. It's called Hell's Angels. Well, they have a Hell's Angels for the good side. Hang on just a second. My camera lens got smudged. Sorry. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm a dag of screen bright. I don't know why that happened. There we go. There. Scoop the light away just a little bit more and it works. But they are a group like the Hells Angels group. But they don't do nothing, no violence or nothing. They ride as a gang, but they go out and do a lot of charity work and stuff like that. They do charity rides and you name it. If it's something good, they do it. Like the Hells Angels, they do bad things, but this other group, they do everything good. So, but it is what it is. But I know about them. I've heard of them. I just don't know what they call them. So, if you want to find them, look them up. I don't know how you look up biker gang. That does good things instead of bad. I don't know how. I don't even know how to pronounce. I don't even know how to say what to look up. So, but I'm gonna get on out of here. Do my outro. So, why did my screen get dark all of a sudden? 1 minute it's light, the next minute it's dark. One minute it's dark, next minute it's light. I don't know why it did that. Sorry about that. But I did this. I picked my book up, and the screen just got dark. But love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep on keeping on and trusting God, and He'll keep you safe in all you say and do in 2023 and beyond. And until tomorrow, peace out, everybody. So long, farewell. Come back tomorrow for your first terrific Tuesday of the month. And we'll be talking about episode 1077. And we're going to be learning about places of the heart. From Kenneth Peterson, derived from Exodus 20, 1-6. Now, it'll be at the same time as previous. As soon as we get the Days of Praise book, then we'll be back to having normal. We'll have it at 7, 1, and 7. But until we get that book, first video is out before noon. The second one's out at 6. So it's going to be between 10 and 11. So. I should say 9:30 and 10. No. or 9:30 and 10:30 and put it at 10. But 10 and 11, it's between 10 and 11. So, and then at 6 tomorrow, your terrific Tuesday Turning Point, episode 549. We're going to be discussing about being thoroughly equipped. 1 Samuel 16:13 is our passage. This is what we talked, some more of what we talked about today. Our recommended reading is 2 Timothy 3:16 and 17. And our turning point is from A.W. Pink. That's what it says. The initials A.W. and then the last name Pink. P-I-N-K. And then, we finished up. So the Bible reading for today was finishing up the book of Job. Job 39 through 42. Tomorrow, we start on Psalms. Psalms 1 through 8. Some of them are pretty, some of the passages are pretty, some of the Psalms are pretty small. So, and be Friday, you should be reading through Psalm 23. So, which is my favorite Psalm. So. But we'll be reading Psalm 1 through 8 for your Bible reading on that one. So, if you're following along with that one, it's good. If you got something else, stick with that. So that's just a thing there for ones that don't have regular Bible reading if they want it. So, hang on. Sorry about that. But, now I don't know what I was saying. I don't remember what I was saying. The Bible reading. It's there. If you want to have one to follow along with those, and if you do these books, like I say, the Turning Point book, you start off in January. If you're following along with it, you'll go from Genesis, the beginning of Genesis, and by the time you hit December 31st, you'll be hitting Revelation, the last chapter of Revelation, in a whole year. And then the Daily Bread book, you read through. So when you start off on January 1st, you read through Genesis. You start off in Genesis, the first a piece of Genesis, and then you start off the first part of so you got one part old, one part new. So you start off with Genesis. I think it's like 1 through 3. I think it's what they start you off at, and then with the book of Matthew, they start you off, I think, chapter 1. Or chapter 1, half of chapter 1. I don't know. I don't remember. But it's just like that. They start you off with Genesis and Matthew. And by the time you get to December 31st, you've done read through every Old Testament book and every New Testament book in that year. So you're reading a little bit of the Old and a little, like I say, you could read the Old Testament in the morning and read the New Testament in the evening. But if you already have a daily Bible reading, stick with it. That's just for ones that don't have it and would like to have one. I know I should be doing it, but with doing all the reading here, that's my daily reading. I don't need to have a set scheduled. I read all over the Bible, so it's like, that's my Bible reading. So I'm learning just like you are in these devotions. So sorry for going over what I was going to was planning. So, but with that said, God bless everyone. God bless America in 2023, and I'll see you tomorrow. So until tomorrow, me and Baby Yoda, we out until then. So have a great rest of your fantastic Monday evening, and we'll see you tomorrow for another terrific Tuesday. And yes, you consider to say Taco Tuesday. So we'll see you then. Bye everyone. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow for another terrific Tuesday. Yay! Tuesday! Yay! Just can't believe what he's going to say sometimes. But until tomorrow, everybody, goodbye.